Okay everyone, today's video is gonna be an interesting one. I'm gonna explain why I started pausing, kind of go through like what led up to me pausing, a little bit about myself that you guys may not have known already, and I'm gonna play 9 holes of golf. Hopefully you enjoy the video. There's a lot of good stuff coming up, and let me know what you guys think about me potentially starting a Pause to Pro series where I kind of document my journey, go through some of my tournament rounds, because I've been playing in some mini tour events down here in Florida recently. I've been doing pretty well. We're gearing up for Q School in the fall. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Hopefully you enjoy the video, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, because we have a lot of 18-hole content coming up, a lot of nice collaborations coming up as well. Don't miss out.
Ready?
Isn't this so much more enjoyable to film on a day like today than when it's 40 degrees outside? First hole, no warm up. This is 560, par 5, uphill. I didn't realize it was 560. I always thought it was like 530, and I was wondering why I couldn't get there in 2, but now I know. It's really warm today. If I don't get there in 2, then no excuse. Although I haven't warmed up, so that's an excuse. But you can try and zoom in here.
Okay.
Zoom in. We'll test
our first one.
We'll test our zooming skills. So she'll zoom here. Just over the right edge of the bunker. Little cut. Yeah, we should be able to get home from there. How was that? Did you think?
I think I got it.
Did you do a good job?
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll have to see. This is our GoPro in the cart. Don't fall out.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just do that instead of buying a $300 GoPro. That's my furthest drive I've hit on this hole in a while. Yeah, that's definitely my furthest. I'm inside 250, so that's like, I hit that like 315 uphill. It is a little downwind and it's warm. That's what finally happens when you get an 80-degree day. But yeah. Okay.
What are you digging for?
I'm digging for this. I always have to get everything in my pockets before I can like get to the green. This is my little divot fixer, you know. 253. I had slope on. I hate using slope normally, but it said 256 with slope, so 3 yards uphill. I'm gonna hit a 2-iron. I think that's plenty of club. I'll start talking about the pause shortly, guys. Don't worry. You know, we just had to play a normal hole first. Oh, I hit that so good. Stop fading. Just right. Okay. We've had that chip before. Did you miss it?
Yeah.
Was that a bad film job?
It wasn't great.
I think every golfer kind of wants their miss to be just a slight fade. Every good golfer I talk to at least wants to take out the left side of the course. And I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job of that recently. But yeah, we got this easy little chip. Honestly, if I don't get this up and down, I should be pretty disappointed. Up and down for a birdie start, because remember, this is a par 5, 560. So, but the one part of my game that I've been struggling with recently is chipping, I would say, more than anything. But it kind of comes and goes. You know, I can get hot around the greens sometimes, but I can also look like an idiot, so we'll see. Go in, go in. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay, well I didn't look like an idiot there. Looked like I knew what I was doing.
Wow.
That was a good little start. Tap in birdie to start. Love to see that. Always nice when you don't have to putt in the first hole. Tap in birdie, 1 under through 1. Let's go low for you guys here. I know this video is about me talking about the pause, but hopefully I can get a good little 9-hole score for everyone. Long par 3 here, but the green's pretty big and it's a little downhill. Yeah, I'll talk about the pause. So where did it start? Let's see. So as a kid, I had a really quick...
Wait. Can we do it like a Vogue?
Like a what?
Like Vogue's, like 70 questions in a minute. Like, no, 100 questions with Vogue or something like that.
Okay, that sounds stupid. We're not doing that.
So where did the pause start?
Where did the pause originate? So I had a super quick transition as a kid. Growing up, I just had a really laggy swing. I made it work though, because my swing wasn't like, I didn't have enough club head speed. And then once I got to the age of like 18, 19, then I really started to see some bad swings. Started to see a lot of foul balls with the driver. And that grew into a slump that I really just had a hard time growing out of. And it honestly caused me to almost quit golf like 10 times. It was the worst slump you guys could ever imagine. And I was a +4 handicap, +3 handicap before this slump. And I went from a +3, +4 competing in state opens to like losing my game entirely, just sucking, just completely sucking, losing multiple golf balls around off the tee. You know, you can't play golf that way. I always had a good short game as a kid, always was a good putter, but that's not gonna save you when you're losing, you know, 3-4 golf balls around. Okay, I'm gonna keep jumping in and out of how I started pausing, but get back to golf. I got 218 here, 6-iron in hand. It is downwind, downhill, so it's probably playing closer to 200. I think this ball is gonna go pretty far. Oh, I pulled it. Get up. Go. Oh, wow. Okay, I made it up. Pulled it about 15 yards, but I hit it really pure, so we still got a long birdie putt. But no, you know, like I said, I really struggled for a couple years. I would try and practice a pause. I saw the video of Butch Harmon and Tiger talking about him practicing the pause and how it was his least favorite drill. So I started then saying, why shouldn't I start practicing the pause? So I did. I started practicing pausing on the range. Never really thought about bringing it out on the course, but I didn't really think it wasn't helping me as a drill, because I would just go back to the same quick transition on the course no matter how much I practiced it on the range. Wasn't a horrible shot from 218. We got like 30 feet. Definitely pulled it slightly, but like I said, swing's feeling good. Expectations got to change. Oh, back on the pause thing. So I kind of went in and out of trying the pause on the range. Literally posted about it a couple times like a year ago on TikTok, just like throwing it out to my viewers. Do you guys like the look of this pause swing? So that was way before this whole pause thing even started. But last year, I had a good start to the year by trying to add like a short swing into my game, and I just practiced all the time. So I grew out of my slump, but I still wasn't back to like a +4 handicap. You know, a good score in a tournament would be like a 72. I had a solid average. I think my scoring average last year was like a 73 in tournaments before the pause. So I kind of brought it back, but it was just a band-aid. You know, I still had the foul ball. I still didn't perform well under pressure because of my quick transition and because I just didn't know where the club face was at. We got this 40-footer, 35-footer, breaks a good amount to the left. We just switched to left-hand low yesterday, and this video is being released after I'm gonna post the 9-hole score, but I just had the best 9-hole video of my life, probably. So yeah, left-hand low I think is gonna be the move from here on out. That stroke was really good. I just didn't read it breaking that much. Okay, got like 4 feet left for par. I don't know if that was a bad stroke or just a misread, but that's a 3 putt. Okay, even through 2 now. That's unfortunate. Okay, this is kind of a long par 4, but you can cut off a lot of distance if you just take it on an aggressive line. So I'm gonna try and hit as much of a draw as I can with the driver. Okay, it's a little, maybe smidge too far left, but worst case is it's just in the rough. We'll be fine. That's the side to miss it on. We ended up catching the very left edge of the fairway, 111. So that's a nice little 54 degree. Guys, let me know. Do you think I should get a haircut? I know I like,
yes.
Does it look bad right now?
I'm actually looking at it now and it's a little crazy.
It's a little crazy, okay.
It's a little
well,
crazy.
I've been in Florida, we've been in Florida for like almost 2 months now, and I'm just not very confident in getting a new haircut, guys. So I don't know. I don't wear a hat on the golf course much, as you know, as everyone should know. And yeah, it's just tough for me to commit to getting a bad haircut. Sit down. Sit down. Gosh, that's what happens when you skull a wedge. It almost flies the green. Okay, we got another 40-footer. Really bad shot there. Yeah, that was bad. But I'll start to tell you guys when I actually did start the pause and why I started it. So I had tried to use the pause on the course a couple times. Went pretty well. I just noticed that I wasn't quite getting the same distance. You know, lost a couple yards. But in the middle of the State-Am, I was 3 over through 9, and this was last year. So this summer, it's the end of June, so we're coming on like 8 months now. 3 over through 9, hitting the ball bad, putting great, just to stay at 3 over. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just start pausing? You know, like my swing already felt as bad as it possibly could. So I was like, it can't hurt to start pausing. I did. Birdied 3 of my next 4 holes, Went on to hit the ball very well coming in. And just from then on out, it stuck. I knew I had to keep doing it. And I didn't think it was gonna affect my social media career in this kind of way. Like, it had so many like, I don't know. I feel like I've gained a ton of followers, a ton of attention since I started pausing, and now everybody knows me as the pause guy. So overall, it was not a great choice just for my golf, but for my social media career as well. So I'm so glad I did it, obviously. And yeah, I recommend you try it if you struggle with, you know, losing the club up here at the top of your swing, having too quick of a transition, stuff like that. I don't know, just try it. It can't hurt. Normally my wedges have been pretty good recently. I don't really know what happened on that shot. The ball is kind of sitting down a little bit. Little chunk of mud around top of the ball, but still can, who knows, we can make this putt. That's very good speed. Got another 4-footer, 4.5-footer here. Just stayed even through 3. Okay, that stroke felt good. Honestly, none of my strokes have felt bad so far, even the short missed putt I had last hole, but sometimes they just don't go in. Even through 3, I think we got a par 4 next. Okay, I misspoke, it's a par 3 here, not a par 4. It's downhill, there's water on the left and short. 172 to the flag, probably playing like 160 downhill. I'm gonna grab a 9-iron, hopefully I hit it good. We're gonna be aggressive here, even through 3 just isn't gonna cut it for you guys. Oh, that was hit so good. Go a little bit. Go a little. Oh, it's there. Okay. Did you get that one? Mm-hmm. Okay, that was a good shot. 9-iron to like 8 feet. Let's go drain that putt.
The pause.
What did Thomas think of the pause?
I think that's an important question.
Guys, if you don't know Thomas, then you're not a Ben Kruper fan, honestly. That's all I have to say about that. Was Thomas supportive of the pause? Oh, that's actually a good question. So I'll tell you guys this. My dad was super supportive of the pause. He was actually watching the tournament when I switched over to the pause, and he was just like, never go back. Like, he was like, never go back to your old swing. And mind you, that pause was far much less of a pause than it is now. Like, you could barely tell. It was like get up and then like go. Like, it was still a semi-quick transition, but you could kind of see the hesitation at the top. This is the perfect day for golf, isn't it? Like 70 degrees, no wind, sunny. Like, it's not too hot, but you're like...
It's the perfect day to drag me out here.
It's the perfect day to drag you out. Fun fact, everyone, we're actually redoing that. We filmed this exact video like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And Raleigh was really cold, and it was just a miserable day. And she also didn't do the greatest job filming, but the vibes just...
Because I was in a bad mood.
The vibes just weren't there. All right, this putt breaks a good amount that way, left or right. About half a cup out there. All right, 1 under through 4 now. Two birdies, a bogey, and a par on the card. We got 2 gettable holes in a row. We got a short par 4 and then a short par 5. So let's try and at least go 1 under the next 2 holes. I didn't really answer your question. I told you that my dad loved the pause, and he really did. So shout out to my dad if he's watching this, which he probably is. But Thomas, what did he think of the pause? I should call him and ask him tonight if he did like the pause at first or not. But I know he likes it now. He thinks my swing is better looking now than it's ever looked. So yeah, I'll have to ask him on that one. What were his original thoughts on it? 60 par 4. I'm gonna try and pound driver. The only thing that makes this hole weird is there's this big tree kind of right at the aggressive line, which I should normally take. Did you even get the tree? Or?
No.
I don't even know why you moved the camera that way. But yeah, there's a big tree, wide. I don't know. It's kind of it makes you think about it, because if you hit it into that tree, it's gonna kick back and you're gonna have like no shot at the green. Should be perfect. Get right just a fraction, please. Oh, I think it kind of landed like under the tree and then
looked like
forward.
it.
Should be good though. Should be very good. I don't think I've hit this good of a drive on this hole yet, so yeah, we're like, what are we, 60 yards probably? I'm gonna guess 60. Before I get it, I'm gonna guess 60. 53. Idiot. 7 yards. 7 yards off. Okay. This is the distance where I really should be getting up and down much more than I am. 53 yards. It honestly is kind of the distance where I stop pausing though. So that could be part of it, but you know, we'll see. 60 degree in hand. I literally just got to land it right on the edge of the green and it should get all the way back there. Oh my gosh, going. How did that not go in? Did it just spin? That felt like the most well-clipped 50-yard shot of my, like whatever that was, I want to just like put it in my brain and do it over and over and over again. Well, another tap in. Don't even really need my putter. From our angle, it looked like it was literally
on the edge.
On the edge of the, like it looked like it landed there, hopped up here, and then like spun through the hole or something. I don't know, but still a great shot. We are 2 under now through 4, right? Or is that 5 holes?
This is 5.
This is 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So we're 2 under through 5. Short par 5 up next. Let's birdie that one. Get to 3 under through 6, and then we got ourselves a 9 on our hands, don't we? My last 14 holes, I have 8 birdies and an eagle, so I'm on kind of a run. The last 9 I had to make a lot more putts. This 9 I'm just hitting it solid, but we got another par 5 here. Like I said, very birdieable. I had a good summer after. I could talk about like the months after the pause where I started playing really well. The State Open was my event after the State Am where I started pausing during the middle of the tournament. And I think I was like 1 under this year in the State Open with a really bad putting rounds all 3 rounds, and normally I'm a pretty good putter. So that was a great ball striking event. Got a lot of confidence from that one, had a good finish there. And then both my club championships were also after then, and I shot like 12 under combined in the 2 and won by like 20 shots. Okay, a little off the toe, but it's a good miss in the middle of the fairway. Yeah, that got a good kick too. Okay, should be in good shape. I didn't hit that drive great, like I said, but we only have 214 left. This hole, honestly, in my opinion, is like one of the easiest holes I've ever played in my life. And I know that sounds crazy, but I just think this hole's, I don't know, it's a massive fairway. There's OB left, but you have to like duck hook it. You can miss it as far right as you want. The green is massive. I don't know. I just think this hole is definitely a birdie hole, and I should arguably play it as a long par 4, but you know, it's a par 5, so we're gonna play it as that. The one thing I was gonna ask everyone is, what was your first impression of the pause? Like, when you saw my swing come up on your For You page or whatever, or wherever you first saw me, whether you were like OG Ben Cooper fans, what was your first impression of it? Comment down below. What was your first impression of the pause? Just like that. Oh, be good. Go a little. Okay. The wind didn't quite grab it as much as I thought, but we have an eagle putt. Looks like 25, 30 feet to get to 4 under through 6 if we make it. So you guys aren't even gonna care about me talking about the pause because I'm about to break 30 this night. No, I'm kidding. I probably will.
Let's not jinx ourselves.
I'm not jinxing. I'm just saying, like, hopefully you guys are enjoying the video, whether it's because of me talking about the pause or because I'm playing some good golf right now. That's totally 30 feet. In fact, that's probably what I can, here. Each one of these steps is a yard, ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's exactly 30 feet. So up here, you know, that's where it's at.
You gonna fix that?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. I didn't know I landed that close. Why are you yelling at me?
The force is
Are you freaking loony or something? All right, for the eagle, this would be huge.
I love the music they have going on.
Oh my God, Benjamin.
Oh, I thought it went to the right too.
It was a dead straight putt.
Or left.
The stroke feels so good, and all I'm doing, so I told you guys I switched to left-hand low, but all I'm doing is just focusing on being soft, like really slow, because when I go left-hand low, I tend to get a little like quick and jerky with it. So yeah, just thinking slow stroke with the left-hand low. Like, my stroke has always been fundamentally better left-hand low, but now that I'm like slowing it down, feels really good. Feels really good. 3 under through 6. Actually, this is kind of a tough closing stretch this 9. We got 3 par 4s. None of them are really short, but anything can happen. Let's try and get a few birdies coming in. 430-yard par 4 now. This hole's kind of tricky because it's downwind today, so I can probably get to the water on the left, so I'm not gonna hit driver. I got the 3-wood in hand. Whoa. That was like the nicest feeling 3-wood I've ever hit. That was pounded. Maybe I should hit it more. That felt great. Okay. We're gonna be in a good spot, and the pin looks like it's up today, so I should have like no more than like 130 in. Okay, I got 128 to the pin, 50-degree wedge in hand. Should just be a nice smooth one, nothing really to it. Little downwind, so it's probably playing like 124, 125. Go in the hole. Just go in. God, the swing feels so good right now. The first couple swings of the day, on 2 when I pulled it a lot, and then on 3 when I sculled that wedge. I wasn't sure how this round was gonna go, but I think we gotta fill this one with sand. Yeah, let's fill this one with sand. But we're hitting it good. I haven't really, like, all the shots have been feeling pretty pure. So this one landed quite a bit past it, spun back to like 6 feet. So another good swing. I like when I see my wedges come out low like that with a lot of spin, because that means I'm picking them well. Yeah, I've definitely started to see, since I've moved to Florida, I'm hitting my wedges way lower as it is. So I think that's a good thing. Back home up in Northern Virginia, I couldn't hit a wedge low to save my life. So, okay, task at hand, let's make this putt. Get to 4 under with 2 holes left. Kind of like left center. Oh my gosh, God, no wonder people think I'm a cheater, because this is correct. I'm playing really solid golf right now. Last 2 days I have been. Imagine if we didn't redo this video. We would have had to put out the video that we filmed 2 weeks ago where it was like 45 degrees, where we were both miserable. I shot like even par. It was just like such a boring vid. Now this video is actually good. Now this video is something. 450-yard par 4. This one's kind of tough. Definitely plays very long, but you know, driver just kind of splitting the bunkers up the middle of the fairway. Oh, a little late. I think that's actually okay though. I haven't missed it over there on this hole yet, but I think it's fine. Might have just trickled into the rough, worst case bunker, but we'll see. 157 to the flag. I think it's kind of into the wind, left to right. Not too bad. I'm gonna hit a 9-iron though. We did trickle into the rough, but that's honestly not bad. I thought I was gonna get in this bunker, but it's kind of deceiving from off the tee.
Sounded good.
I hit it solid, I just pulled it. Now we're gonna have a really long putt. I got afraid of missing it right at the green, but is what it is. We're honestly at the point now where I thought about, should we try and get in 18 holes, because I am 4 under through 7, but we don't have enough time. We would fall just short, even if we played our quickest golf. It's already 5 o'clock. It's getting dark at like 6:15. We'd have to play the back 9 in like an hour and 15 minutes, or an hour actually, after we film the next hole, because we're not even through 9 yet. So don't have time to do that, but don't worry, there's a lot of 18-hole videos coming your guys' way. 40 feet, this putt's gonna break that way pretty good. That's gonna have a chance to go in. No, don't do it. Sit, sit. What?
Oh.
I had that putt like a week ago, and I told myself not to hit this one too firm, and I did it anyways. Wow. Gotta make this to stay at 4 under with 1 hole left. I'm getting like right edge. I put a good stroke on that first putt, so I can't be mad about the result. Just couldn't tell how quick that one really was. Oh my God. 3 under with 1 hole left. Disappointing bogey there, very disappointing. I didn't really feel like I hit a bad shot there, just kind of misjudged a couple, but 1 hole left. Let's try and birdie it. Super sloppy bogey back there. We got this 420-yard par 4, kind of a dogleg right, into the wind. I feel like this hole's always into the wind. But yeah, let's try and make up for it. This hole's kind of a weird driving hole. Looks like you're looking through like a chute. We really have 2 3 putts, and we're 3 under. So without those 3 putts, we're 5 under. That was hit so well. Okay, that's right down the middle. Should have a little wedge in. Let's try and make a birdie. Got 126 left. I hit that drive super, like, I hit it really good. And we still have 126 out, so there must be a lot of wind up there. I got a pitching wedge. Just gonna try and knock it down, take some of the spin off.
Here.
Yeah, there is a lot of wind. Go in the hole. Oh, no!
No.
What is that doing? Oh my gosh.
It's still going. Yeah.
There must be so much more wind. That thing landed
perfectly.
looked like right next to the cup, and then it just, we'll see when we get up there. Yeah, I got to sand that divot too, but that's disappointing. Felt like a really good swing, and not so good of a result, but that's okay. I didn't know that that ridge was that steep. I've played here a couple times now, but the pin has never been up there. It's normally like either kind of just below this ridge, up front right, or back right. I've never seen it up there. That's definitely the hardest pin on this hole. You know, we're gonna try and make it, but I think overall the goal is just not to have another 3-putt and to shoot 3 under. Still be a good 9, considering there's a slight breeze out here, no warm up, and yeah. So let's put a good pace on this, not ram it by. Looks like it should go pretty good to the right once it gets up that ridge. That was a great putt. I'm honestly shocked that did not like roll by the hole. When I first hit it, I was so worried that that thing was just gonna just have so much pace on it and just go screaming by the hole. I'm really glad we decided to come out here and film this again. Hopefully you guys got to this point already. And yeah, nice little 33. So that means in my last 18 holes, I'm 9 under with 10 birdies and an eagle. So I'm playing some good golf. A couple stupid mistakes today, a couple 3-putts, but other than that, the game's in a good spot. Hopefully I answered all your questions. If not, I'll answer some questions in the comments, so feel free to ask whatever you want to ask. And like I said, subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. The content's only getting better. Shout out to my girlfriend. Thanks to her for filming this. She does not have to do that, but you know, she's dating me, so she kind of does have to. So.